Welcome, everyone, to Totally Whiskey and Wine. I'm your host, Jason, and with me, as always, is James, our intermediate, and Zach, our industry professional. So today we are reviewing the Penelope Rio 25, which is a 98 proof whiskey, rye whiskey. And before we hop into it, James is going to tell us a little bit about it.
Sure. Penelope, this is their 4th-year release on this. It's the spring release, 2025 901. I found pretty good consistency on it. It's about maybe 108 to 130 bucks, kind of depending on what you find it. There's supposed to be a larger release of it this year. It's part of their, I think they call this series,
Their Cooper series.
Their Cooper series. So it's part of their Cooper series, which is highlighting like barrel finish, abilities of barrel finishing. So they're finishing it in Missouri and Amburana barrels.
Amburana
and Missouri barrels. So it's double cast finish. The argument this year is where they actually ever did the double barrel or not, or they thought it. But from my experiences with the other editions, the previous editions of it, it's a pretty good consistency. And if it's something you've tasted at a bar somewhere you like, that's a way to get it right now. They usually sell out. There's more this year than last year.
Okay, so they're putting out more this year.
Yeah, they're definitely ramping up production. A lot of people like it. So as you go through that, there's items somewhere between 30 and 60,000 bottles be available this year. Where previous years it was less than half of that.
And did you say the price around 108?
Yes, I think I got it for 108 or 115ish kind of thing. It's pretty common about 130s. Is
like the top end.
There's a big secondary for this bottle.
Okay.
So people go nuts for it. Penelope is releasing a lot of different Cooper series stuff right now.
All right.
So, but yeah.
All right. Excellent. So the big question on everyone's mind, what did we rate it? So drum roll, please. 81. That's right. We gave it an 81. So how did we go about that? Well, we rate in 4 categories: nose, mouthfeel, flavor, and finally the finish. What we'll do is we'll blind taste it. Each one of us will rate in each of those 4 categories up to 25 points, add that together to get our total up to 100 individually, and then we average everything out to get our final score. But let's talk about those individual categories. How do we feel about the nose on those? Zach, why don't you lead us off?
Sure. As far as the nose, I gave it a score of 19 with primary notes of cinnamon, raisin, and toasted oat. The holistically just smells graham cracker sweet, almost like when you crack open a Pop-Tart, just that rush of sugar. This is just stupid sweet.
I'll go next. I gave it a 21. I got a sweet tooth, and this is why I wanted this bottle, so I probably will get a second. Cinnamon apples. When you go to Cracker Barrel and you get the Cracker Barrel like cinnamon apples and little as a side order, that's it for me. Really, that's exactly what it is. Cinnamon apples and Cracker Barrel.
I got a combination of what you guys said because I got sweetbread.
Okay.
So like a like a
sweet,
like a raisin bread or something like this. Yeah, like is it raisin? Like raisin sweetbread. A little bit. Maybe like drizzled with a little honey on it just to sweeten it up. Just. That's what I got, and I gave it a 19 as well. So
in case we didn't want enough sugar.
I know.
It's definitely sweet.
So, but yeah, so there we go. That's the nose. Let's go on to mouthfeel.
Ooh.
All right, so for mouthfeel, this is a rye whiskey. So, yeah, I think that's what you told me it was.
A bourbon.
Is it a bourbon or a rye whiskey?
Great bourbon whiskey, honey, and
because this has got, for 98 proof, that's got that rye spice that I like.
A little rye spice. I don't think there's much rye in this. I'm not entirely sure. They don't write it.
But it felt like that to me because I got that kind of rye pepper.
Everything they're doing here is all barrel finish.
That's pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive because I got
artificial.
But I got that rye pepper feeling from it. It had good coverage.
Yeah.
Not as much on the sides, but overall pretty good coverage. I gave that a 22.
So for me, I gave it a 21. It's buttery sweet. It's buttery sweet. So it's just all over your mouth. Buttery sweet, almost like that thickness of butter. Like it's buttery sweet. Yeah.
Cool.
So there's like cinnamon butter.
Yeah.
Any of those sweetie apples.
Yeah. You stole the words right from my mouth. I gave it a 20. The stupid cinnamon butter you get at Texas Roadhouse. It is just that the whole way.
Yeah.
It is creamy. It is just a whole mouth filling.
Yes.
Just stupid smooth though.
Absolutely. Which that brings us now to flavor. Take it away.
So flavor, I gave it a 17. Additional flavor notes of clove and honey. I wanted the palate to develop a little bit further past what the nasal senses are giving me for what the whiskey is doing, but it's a one-trick pony. It wants to stay sweet the whole way through, and I wanted a little more out of it, and it just said, "Nope, you are staying sweet."
Yep. Yeah, I got again a little bit of spicy and sweet, and that's what I got. It again, butter is kind of
What was your number?
my number was at 23
Oh, okay. So
because I really liked
Yeah,
it.
he likes
I really liked it.
So he's blowing up the peanut butter squirrels out.
Yeah,
Now Rio's in.
yeah.
So for me, I gave it a 20. It's sweet cinnamon candy, like candy, not cinnamon candy. Sweet cinnamons, candy flavors, sweet. I just sometimes I've already had a nose sweet and mouth sweet.
Yeah.
Now I have flavor seed.
It's all the way through.
Hint. Wonder where you think the finish is gonna go on this
Yeah.
round. You know, like so then at that point you're like, yeah, this is a trick pony. It's just, but the trick is doing is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, that's freaking awesome, man.
Yeah.
Double backflip. But
Oh hell yeah!
it only does backflips. So it's doing out. No, it just does backflips. So, let me kill you.
A kickflip is still a kickflip. No matter how many times it's
It's
done.
still impressive.
20 for me on.
All right. Did you do flavor? Yes, you did. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So that brings us to the finish. So I'll finish with the finish.
Those were the finish.
All right. So for me, it stayed around really good time. I had that for 98 proof. I had a good burn that was sticking around, long lasting, and it just all of it kind of came together. I want to go back for more. This is the highest I've ever rated anything and give it a 24.
Right.
So
Well, so as far as finish is concerned, I mean, I gave it a score of 19. Holistically, the one-trick pony continues here. And much as the residue left in your mouth when you have something sweet, it just is gummy and it's filling my mouth that whole way. I don't appreciate it very much. It's not my thing, but I recognize that people enjoy this.
It's definitely so for me. So finish comes up light, pleasant. It doesn't last a really, really long time. I bounced between an 19 and a 20. I ended up with a 20 because I do like this. It's my favorite stuff. There's a whole thing. I think I appreciate that this has been crafted as best I understand with just wood.
which is impressive.
You know,
I think.
When you look at usually the telltale here is we've been pouring out of it, but a telltale is to pick up the bottle and look for a haze at the bottom. See if there's a little bit of honey, like a honey finished cat.
Whatever, I have to shake up my whiskey.
Do I have to shake my whiskey
Yeah.
after it? And if I don't, for me, quality wise, I realize anybody can go home and just start putting crap into their glass and make like some crazy drink that they love. That's cool. But if you just want somebody to do it in the bottle for you, it shouldn't be putting crap and it settles out on the bottle.
Exactly.
To create like a good representation of a high quality product.
Mhm.
So this don't have anything funky like that, but you still get like big flavor. Like somebody put some honey and some like apple flavor and some cinnamon and some butter in it, pour all that crap and stir it up with some whiskey and like, here, try this.
Yeah,
That's
and then
awesome. It's an old fashioned. It tastes as big as an old fashioned flavoring,
yeah,
but it's straight out of the bottle without anything else.
which
So
again, I just have to say the fact that that is all basically done with the finishing and the wood
Wood.
is impressive because, like I said, I honestly thought this was a rye
you wouldn't
based on that the spice that I was getting off.
they did a lot of other stuff to it.
Right, but
They're doing some
it's
stuff.
pretty
to it.
cool.
They're
I
doing
like
some
it.
stuff to it, but they're trying to stay as true to bourbon as you can.
Yeah,
And
but I like it.
it's definitely sweet. I like it. It hits my sweets. There's also some other different traditions. There's Havana. There's Valencia. There's Rose. There's a couple other editions out. So everybody, all those are definitely playing with like these different tangents. So whiskey, are the extremes. So if you've not anything like way out of the center or urban, and you like sweet, and you like honey and apple and caramel, and this is something you should definitely get a pour of and try. I know it. People are buying it up. Secondary market is stupid on this thing. It's 200 bucks a pound.
Really, anything that Penelope is making outside their main product line has just been skyrocketing.
You know, I'm 6 or 8. I'm not like one of those Penelope orders. Yeah, you know, I have Rio and maybe a light whiskey 15, a couple others. There's a few things there, but it's not a brand I chase for that, but I do like that.
Nice.
Multiple variations of it. I also will admit that I don't always want to go back and have like another pour. It's so sweet. It's like a young person who just likes 1 pour after dinner. This might be a good option for you. Like if
This,
you want to
yeah,
sit
This is a dessert, yeah.
this
drink
would be
whiskey like the third, fourth pour.
honestly this would be something I would sit out at my fire pit with after dinner, have this, have a nice cigar.
Cinnamon bun.
No.
Cinnamon bun.
No. But I would have this.
Sure.
I would just do like a Cuba, like
Yeah,
a light body.
exactly. Nothing infused, nothing heavy, but a light cigar with this out at the fire pit. That would be my nice evening.
I want to have
for-
a at night.
First channel, I'm glad there's more coming out.
Unfortunately, it's getting into the heat of summer coming up, so kind of hard to do fire pits.
They should have released this more throughout the rest of the year. That was kind of traditionally just like there was, and everybody grabbed it all and it was gone. I think they're trickling it out for 2025. They're
Okay.
trickling it out here and there. I think more people are going to get a chance to try it, and I think they should.
All right, outstanding. Well, there you have it. The Penelope Rio 25901 bourbon whiskey. We gave it an 81, and whatever you're drinking, we hope you enjoy. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.